So as most of you know, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is one of those phones that is just about to come out. And there's 5 new features that we've seen. There's probably going to be more, but there's at least 5 new features that Apple's going to throw in here, and I'm so looking forward to it. So I want to go and hit on these particular features right now. Now the first thing being that we're going to be seeing potentially a new capture button on these particular iPhones. So this is going to be something that's very, very crazy, because having a phone like this that's essentially going to be giving you that type of capture button is going to be really nice, because you can just go and pick up a phone like this and just continue to kind of just click on that button rather than clicking on the volume button or some other things here and there. So that in and of itself is going to be a very cool thing of basically being able to pick up this type of phone and having that type of capability. So that in and of itself is going to be a very cool thing. Another big improvement here, or a new feature, is within that chipset. So it's looking that all these iPhones are going to be having some sort of variation of that Apple A18 chip, but it's probably going to be something where it's along the lines of maybe like a device that's going to be something along the lines of like a A18 Pro on the main models, and then an A18, basic chipset on the other ones. So once again, something we're going to have to wait and see, but that in and of itself, once again, is another very cool thing going on here too. On top of that, the battery life on these iPhones is also going to be improved as far as we can tell as well. So that's going to be another very big, amazing thing you're going to be getting here, that you're going to be getting bigger size batteries and potentially some of the biggest batteries that we've seen inside of these iPhones, which is going to be amazing. Another cool thing is that specifically with the Pro model, so the Pro and the Pro Max, we could be getting some sort of rose gold option. So maybe like a, rose or the gold option that we've seen before. It's going to be kind of like a bronze color. And that is something else that we could be seeing inside of this iPhone, which again, we haven't seen before in a long period of time. We've seen the gold options before. It might be a bronze color that we might be getting, but it is a new color that we haven't seen yet. So I do think, once again, this in and of itself is going to be a very, very cool thing we're going to be getting our hands on. And then finally, some of the other things we've seen, we could be getting less bezel on these phones, maybe a little bit smaller of a dynamic island, different things like that, which is going to be really cool. But overall, those are some of the big things. Now, personally for me, I think one of the biggest improvements that we're going to be seeing is the longest supported iPhone Apple's ever made. So there's a very high likelihood one of the biggest features Apple's going to throw in here for this type of device is the fact that these iPhones are going to be supported with software for a much longer period of time than the previous iPhones. So this is something we're going to have to kind of keep our eye out for. Again, I'm not too sure what's going to end up happening here, but this in and of itself is going to be another crazy thing if these phones end up getting software support like that. That in and of itself is going to be a very cool feature going on here as well. So overall, some really cool stuff. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.